Exactly 15 minutes past 7 on the Super Morning Show. And it's time for the Joy Sports Center, brought to you by MTN. Welcome to the new world. Standard Chartered Bank here for good. FPAC blows your pain away. And Multi-TV just thrills. Getting your favorite apps, games, music, books, and more just got easier. Now you can buy all these and more from your Play Store with your MTN mobile money. Yup, you do not need to have a credit card. Just Momo it everywhere you go. It's that simple. Visit the Play Store today and buy all the apps, games, music, books, and more with just a click. This service is now available on only Android. So it's available to only Android users. Terms and conditions apply. MTN everywhere you go. Now with the Standard Chartered Visa credit cards, you participate in the best rewards program in Africa and get to redeem from the most comprehensive catalog. What's more, the Standard Chartered Visa Infinite credit card provides you exclusive privileges and benefits like never before. Free access to airport lounges across the world with lounge key for you and the partner. Enjoy comprehensive travel insurance up to $2.5 million on worldwide emergency services. So what are you waiting for? Apply now for the Standard Chartered Visa credit card today. Call our client care center toll free on 0800 740 100 on all networks or visit any of our branches for details. Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. And Ridwan Ibrahim Asante is here right now.
Good morning, Daniel.
Good morning, Ridwan. How be?
Fine. I'm kicking. Strong and still, burning with a lot of passion to deliver what is best for you, this morning.
Awesome.
Remember that today, the NBA Finals, that's the finals itself, is starting. But we'll be watching early tomorrow morning. I think at 1 a.m. we'll be watching.
Okay.
And after streaming 14 matches, my bundle, I'm like, MTN broadband, can you come to my house? MTN home broadband. Charlie, make me an ambassador. Charlie, after watching 14 games, I'm like, make credit.
Another 7 more.
7 more. If you want to talk to God, just talk to the wind. We need some bundle to watch the NBA Finals. But let me do this to Bright Kankambwedu of our tree service in Kumasi, in Shire FM. Yesterday was his birthday, but it escaped everybody. He's the boss, and we have to pay respect to Bright Kankambwedu of Kumasi, in Shire FM. But also this morning, I told you I'll be telling you about the crown without jewel, about successful football supernovas who never played at the World Cup. Mm-hmm. I'll be telling you one more. I was listening to the news, and today is it Tech Thursday?
Yes, today's Tech Thursday.
And business, they've got Friday special feature. Sports,
exactly.
What can we offer? I'm thinking, what can sports offer?
Tell me.
Thursday is Toli Thursday. There's a story of when Bashir Eford was a coach of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. There was a game and he got very, very angry after the match. And he came out of the stadium. The Barbara Stadium, the main entrance is just close to the main road.
Exactly.
So he just walked out and then stopped the taxi and he sat in a cab. The taxi driver didn't know it was Bashir Eford. He started, Kotoko Pambo Fumbe Abo no coach no nimchi Yensakeno. He insulted the coach, the players. When he got to his destination, he took off his baseball cap and said, driver, Chiame, whatever then. I said, I'm in the Bashir Eford. Oh, Bashir Eford, champion coach. Oh, coach, you're champion.
One of these days, I'll tell you about an Uber ride I took. Very, very interesting.
So let's start off with a crown without jewel, and it's about former Germany midfielder Ben Schuster. He was another great footballer who never played in the showpiece. Now, for his absence, however, had less to do with country football prowess, just like maybe George Oponwia, who couldn't play, Ryan Giggs with Wales. This one was just about an issue, a disagreement, between him and the Country Football Federation. At just age 24, Schuster, who was also former Getafe and Real Madrid coach, he quit international football due to disagreements with the German Football Federation, subsequently missing out on Germany's 1986 and also 1990 World Cup campaigns. But let's move on to the Black Stars. And yesterday we watched, one of the, should I say, interesting games the Black Stars have put up so far on international friendlies, and Kwesi Appiah praised his players for their performance in the 2-0 win over Japan in the international friendly. 2 goals in each half from Thomas Partey and new boy Emmanuel Boateng gave Ghana the bragging rights over their counterparts, and they won the Korean Challenge, Cup in Yokohama. And also Emmanuel Boateng and Kwesi Otre made their debuts for the Black Stars, and Coach Appiah was pleased with their performance.
Any team that can perform well, always depending on your defenders. Once their confidence levels are high, and then they're able to put the ball down, and pass and not just kick the ball, then you can always have a very good game. As we said, he did so well. Maybe Rashid, wasn't that bad. He did very well. I wasn't expecting that much from him, but it's good for Ghana. I always keep saying, we need to get more players. In that aspect, you don't rely on very few. You can always choose some other players to play. While some are sick or injured, we don't have that situation anymore.
Kwesi Appiah trying to build a solid team to compete, at the 2019, compete and win the 2019 Africa Cup of Nations. Goalkeeper Richard Ofori was in fine form. He had an impressive game with some amazing saves and stops. He was elated with his performance as well as that of his colleagues.
Yeah, I'm doing good the game. And then what I would say is that my guys did very well because Japan is not an easy team. We have played them several times, and then always we lost against them. So this game is we knew like the game, how important the game is, and then we thank God and we had a victory.
So you heard Richard Ofori, the Black Stars goalkeeper. The team will now move from Japan today. We understand that they are in flight to Amsterdam, where they'll be transiting to Iceland to play the second of the two friendlies in this period to prepare Iceland also for the World Cup. Now back home to the Ghana Premier League, and Liberty Professionals and Asante Kotoko ended their entertaining encounter at the Karindov Park in Dansoman 1-1 in the Xylophone Cash Premier League. Now, both teams scored their goals. And from the Sports, Liberty scored first through former Kotoko defender Edwin Tufo Frimpong making a return to Liberty before captain Amos Frimpong equalized for the Porcupine Warriors before halftime. Kotoko assistant coach is Akakpo Patron.
Yes, a fair result. Very fair. We came in looking for the 3 points, but once you get a point away from home, it's massive also. We just have to take one game after other. We go back home and prepare for the next one.
Akakpo Patron speaking there. Kotoko goalkeeper Felix Annan once again impressed both in the away and home matches for the fans. He's, the club's back-to-back Player of the Month recipient, and for him, he's currently delighted with his impressive run so far for the club in the league.
It's been hard work and then dedication. I've always tried to do my best for the club, irrespective of whatever that happens. And I have a part to play, so I try to work very hard. Always try to do well for the team. So it's been hard work and dedication.
You have a big game after this. What's the psyche? What's the preparations going to that game?
It's a big game, and these are games for the fans. So we are going to prepare very well, and then we're going in Sunday, hopefully to get a victory, so that we'll keep the top spot in touch.
Your confidence keeps growing, and it's very good for the team.
Yeah, of course. You have to give the team confidence. If I'm trying the team, I have the confidence and the support from the technical team. My players, they trust in me so much. That also gives me the extra motivation to work hard, because they always believe, I can help the team each and every way. So I'm also trying my best, and then I'm glad, things are going the way I want.
The man in form for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Felix Annan, is goalkeeper for the club. Now the result means that Kotoko remain unchanged in 5th on the table, and Liberty Professionals 11th on the Premier League table after match day 14. We've got big games coming up also this afternoon. There's the Kenichi Derby in Tema, where Interlights will host House of Oak, and then in Doman we understand Eduana Stars will play against Bechem United. Another derby there to report on tomorrow. But former Kotoko and Black Stars coach Ralph Zumdek was at Dansoman to watch his former team play against Liberty Professionals. After the game, he spoke to JoySMS Benedicto Usu.
Our league is nearly gone, and I wanted just to take information about the league here. We had a player with Joseph Painzel, was made a good impression in my now club Ferencváros Budapest, and I just wanted to start to get an overview back from Ghana football. And so I decided to go here for a short time, watch this match, maybe come later to another match. Yeah.
Well, you manage Asante Kotoko. Are you still affiliated to the team? I saw you enter the dressing room and also speaking to the head coach, Pakusi.
Yeah, Pakusi was I was working together with Pakusi, and I have a big respect for him as a coach. So just when I come here, I only wanted to show respect and say hello.
So that's how it ended in Dansuman. But more on the league yesterday, and Wafa, they conceded a late goal, I think, in the dying embers of their game against Kaila, and it was 1-1. Kaila, managed to score through substitute William Opoku-Mensah that game. Also 11 wonders from Techiman. They beat Brekum Chelsea 2-0, and Mediama managed to deepen the woes of Wild Stars in a 4-1 win at the Takwa TNA Park. So Mediama riding high on top of the table. Elmina Sharks and Ebusu Ados played out an entertaining 2-2 draw at the Papakusi Indom Stadium in Elmina. Now, the road to the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup in Uruguay this year, we've got it settled now with the draws. Now, the Black Maidens are going to face host Uruguay in their opening match, and also they've got New Zealand to play before their returns, and Finland. Defending champions Korea DPR meanwhile will open their campaign against Germany in Colonia. Now, Liverpool forward Mohamed Salah will be fit to play some part in Egypt's World Cup campaign, his country football association has announced. Now, Salah injured his shoulder during Liverpool's Champions League final loss to Real Madrid on Saturday, prompting concerns he might miss the tournament. Now to some other news. An 8-time Olympic champion Usain Bolt is he's gradually trying to win some fans about his football prospects. He's now training with Norwegian top flight side Stromgosset, and the Jamaican sprinter 31 is scheduled to play a friendly match against Norway's under-19 in his first week at the club. He already trained with Mamelodi Sundowns.
Okay.
And then he went to Borussia Dortmund to train with them as well. He's interested in playing for Manchester United.
But he's an amazing athlete, and I think that if he puts his mind to it, Michael Jordan switched from basketball to baseball and then came back to basketball, so you never know.
Let me tell you one thing. I'm going to be blunt. You can't make breaks without straws. He just can't play football. But let me wrap it up with what do we have here with the tennis news at the French Open, where Simona Halep began her campaign in a gusty fight in the ring to win her match 2-6, 6-1, 6-1 against American Alison Risky. And also Australian Open champion and second seed Caroline Wozniacki cruised to the third round with a 6-1 6-love victory over Spain's Georgina Garcia Perez. That's your sports for the morning, Daniel.
Thank you very much, Ridwan Ibrahim Asante. And we'll be moving on. It's 27 minutes past 7. We'll be moving on to the Groove on the Super Morning Show, brought to you by Stanbic Bank, moving forward. But of course,